Hey, welcome to our regular Saturday night thrift haul. We go live every Saturday at 8:30 Mountain Time, and we show you the junk that we bought at the thrift store, tell you how much we paid for it, and how much we're going to sell it for.
Yes, and we're excited. We found a ton of stuff. There were not a lot of people at the thrift store this morning.
I can't imagine why nobody was at the thrift store this morning.
We raked it in.
Yeah, normally there's like 30-ish people.
Yeah.
Or so when the doors open, then there might have been 10 this morning, and nobody really, like usually people trickle in, that didn't happen. So it was like the die-hard 10 people, and it was packed, and there was lots of stuff on the shelves.
It was packed with good stuff.
So they brought out new carts, but the shelves were stocked like full of stuff, so they probably weren't busy the last few days. They told me it was pretty slow. So we had cream of the crop. We got a ton of really good home decor. I did see Molly's mom there. If you guys remember Molly, who used to own the shop we're at now. But other than that, I didn't see any of my regulars. But we had a great time. So we're going to show you what we got. And Zeb, you look like you're holding a trophy. Like, my wife let me buy a clock.
I am holding a trophy. You know why? Because the clocks have been selling. So I've been buying clocks.
The one clock sold. The other two are still on the wall. The flower one didn't sell.
But they look good.
But they look good. And I know it's going to sell eventually. I think somebody was going to buy the flower one, but when they came, they weren't sure if it worked because somebody didn't set the time.
Oh, yeah, I just was seeing if it was turning. I didn't set the time.
And the butterfly one, I did set the time, so Jean thought I wasn't keeping time.
So this one was $7. It's resin. It's all plastic. But we thought it would look really cool painted up. And we have a stencil that we have on, that's a clock face. So we're going to redo this and make it our own, and then we're going to stencil the numbers because it's about the right size. And at $7, if it's working, that's cheaper than buying the clock kit. You could make your own clock if you wanted to, because the clock kits are about 10 to 15 depending on the size.
I think it'll sell for somewhere between like $25 and $30. I was actually thinking about painting the back and stenciling it, then letting it dry and put a transfer.
So pro tip. I've been buying clocks for a while now. I've started to take my own battery to the thrift store.
He's like putting a battery in there. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, did you bring your own battery?
I'm like, hang on. Let me see if that one's working.
Let me get it out of my pocket.
Well, I had one that I really wanted that was huge. It was like probably 50 inches tall. And it was a little big and a little more than we wanted to spend for it. And I had this, and she's like, we'll take that one back. I don't think we have a place for that in the shop. I'm like, all right, I'm getting this one now.
It would have taken a lot.
But it had my battery in it because I was making sure it was working. I'm like, wait. Let me grab my battery out.
Oops. Can you give me the thing for my phone?
Yeah, I will.
Tripod. So apparently when you go to thrift stores, here's a pro tip, bring your own battery. Another pro tip that a lot of people don't think about, especially if you're shopping for yourself, you want to have a little measuring tape. So like one of those little measuring tape keychains, that way you can measure on the fly and see if things are going to fit.
Next on the menu, this is $1, and it is the perfect color. You don't see this color a lot, at least we don't here in Utah.
No, the green jars sell for like quadruple the amount that the regular color jars sell for. So the clear.
Oh, the clear, yeah.
Yeah, so we paid $1, and I have no idea what I'm selling it for. It'll be at least $10, but maybe more than that because I need to check the value.
Yeah, and it is older. It's got an old seal on it.
Denise said, and light bulbs. They actually usually have a light bulb or two there at our thrift stores, but that would be important. They actually have a station where they have all these strips in it with plug-ins. So if you buy an electronic, you can go to that station and plug it in and ensure that it works because they don't want you to try to bring it back later.
So this is cast iron, just a little candlestick. I like it because it's heavy and I like the top. It's got a nice wide brim for your candle up in there. And it was $2. We'll paint it up and probably be around $7 or $8, maybe $9 depending on how cool it looks.
It's really cute.
But nice and solid. I like solid things.
So I forgot to say that if you love junk, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm supposed to say it like in the first 15 seconds, but I forgot. And give us a thumbs up and share this video. All right, done. Moving on.
So this is cool. I'm going to try to get the tape off of it. Look at that.
Oh, channel member Jean, I think it's Jean. Is that Jean?
Yeah, Jean Osborne.
Jean Osborne, welcome. Make sure you're hitting up community. Now, I have been posting a ton, so you might have to scroll through, but you will find some members-only posts. Make sure you don't miss that.
All right, sorry for the tape sound of peeling that off, but I had to show you how cool this is.
I wasn't sure how cool it was because it was taped, but I thought it'd be all right.
Look at the crackle on the glazing.
I like the color on it. And I could tell it had storage, and I also liked it because I thought it'd be fun to like stage something on top of it, kind of like a pedestal.
$5 on this one. How much will we sell it for? It needs a good scrubbing.
Oh, probably like $12.95.
$12.95.
Yeah, it's probably like from a home decor store. We buy a lot of things like that because it's cheaper to do that than it is to like buy it wholesale. Because wholesale, like, how much did we pay for that?
$5.
Okay, so we'll sell it for $12.95. Wholesale, you're lucky if you get like double your money. But when you buy things thrifted, you can sometimes 3 and 4 times your money. And that wasn't a huge one, but a lot of times you get a pretty good markup.
Okay, Browell's Flour Sifter, Michigan City, and Measuring Sifter, $1.
Dollar, make you hot.
Complete with rust, perfect for your farmhouse decor.
So I paid $1 and I'm gonna sell it for $4.95, which is a 5 times markup. So that is a really good markup. You couldn't even buy it for that if you were gonna buy it to resell it. So I like it.
All right, and little vase. It's got a hole in it, so I don't know if we can plant in this bad boy.
Oh no, but I love anything mini because I have these like urn vases all over the shop. How much did they sell that to us for? It didn't have a price. Do you remember?
Oh, this was $1.50.
A dollar. Oh, $1.50. It should have been 75 cents.
But it's cast iron.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, it'll sell for $6 at our store. Anything little sells.
It can hang out with the cast iron candlestick.
That almost looks like a trophy candlestick.
This is the victory candlestick.
Hold it up high and see if it works good. Oh, they can't see it.
I can't see it high.
You're too tall.
All right, frame. This was $5. It's resin.
Oh, super chat from Sally Buns Wall.
Thank you, Sally.
Thank you. We'll spend that money on toilet paper.
It's gone. Don't worry, we're well stocked. We were well stocked before the toilet paper epidemic. That's the funny part. Like,
hey, I have my priorities straight all the time.
We have 7 people living in the house. We don't run out of toilet paper ever.
Well, I'm more worried about the winter time than I am any viruses because in the wintertime you can get snowed in. You don't want to be snowed in without TP. Then you neighbors don't even want to come share because then they have to put their boots on to come over.
Plus, if your mom's been in town, she always buys about 2 Costco packs just so she knows we don't run out too.
My mom uses so many paper products that when she dies, God's going to give her a shovel and seeds and make her plant. She tells me that all the time because she loves her paper towels.
All right, $5 for this. It'll get a fun paint job and bring out all the texture on that.
Yeah, I love the medallion on it, and it's already got hanging stuff on the back. You want to show them that?
Yep,
when you are looking for plaques or wall hangings, anytime it already has a hanging hardware, that's totally a bonus because it's less headache and it saves you money. And for me, if I have to put hanging hardware, it generally means Zeb has to do it, and then it goes on the long list of things that Zeb does, and it doesn't happen. So.
I'm just over here.
Oh, super chat from Tanya from Carts and Millie. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanya. Thank you. Did you have Patrick watch our last video? Because it was for him. Some of that info.
Tell Patrick, get to making videos. All right. Sarah says she coupons and stockpiles all through the year. Sarah, so I used to be a couponer.
Oh, man. We used to get like 8 newspapers.
And I was the lady with the binder with the organized tabs, and I'd be like, let me find my coupon.
When she did this, when she did daycare.
We were so poor. I had to make every dime stretch, and I made it happen.
Yeah, $2 for this frame.
$2. It's really pretty. I probably wouldn't repaint it, but it looks like it has marker. I'm not sure if I could get it off.
Marker where? Oh, that's just
like. Do you think we can get that off?
That's just like chalk transfer for something.
All right, if you think we can get that off, then I would actually leave that as is, but give it to me because I have a plan for the.
Oh, you're gonna do something on the backer?
I'm gonna do something inside.
We have some new products.
We have new stencils to show you, so make sure you stay tuned to the end because I'm gonna be showing off my new stencils. Lots of people have already bought them, but I think some people are waiting to see them.
All right, tape crackle. Rip it off like a Band-Aid.
Is that a sound that people don't like?
I don't know. I don't love it.
So, did you know there's a crack in it?
Nope, but you know, I will sandpaper that, and there's some chips up here too. It's hard sometimes to see when the thrift store like tapes everything together.
It's hard to see when your eyes are all glazed over in the thrift store glory.
You're like, wow, my cart's
it's
full.
So
I gotta
beautiful.
get another cart. It was a 2-cart day today.
So much junk.
This was $2. It needs a good scrub and obviously some sanding to get the chips out.
It's beautiful. It looks kind of like an ice cream sundae.
But it's not completely clear. It's got like kind of like a greenish tint to it. I don't know if you can see that on camera.
Thanks, Julie. She says I look pretty tonight. I brushed my hair after I took a nap today.
Let me see if we can pick up this chip. And I just take, oh, there you can see it good. I just take 220 grit sandpaper so it's not a sharp edge, and done. It's fine. It's good to go.
Don't look into the light, the thrift store light. It can't help it. So beautiful.
All right, little star cake tin that's
Copper.
copper-ish.
It's copper. It's not real copper, but it's copper color. But I love it because we have summer's coming up. You guys saw last week I picked up those buckets with stars, and I really want to do a fun little like Americana 4th of July themed area in the shop. So I'm trying to pick up things that go with my style, but kind of allude to summertime. So that's why I picked that up. And how much was it? 75 cents?
75 cents.
Yeah, we'll sell that for $6 all day long. Oh, I got it. Sorry, guys. I got to turn my phone on vibrate.
All right, this
It's a little baby turtle.
little baby turtle. Cannot determine if this one is a tortoise or not. The other one
Oh,
is
how
probably a desert tortoise.
How much for the jar? Because it's
jar?
got a chip. How much did we pay for it?
It was $2.
Oh, probably like $9.95.
Yeah.
When I have things that are like
It's big.
imperfect, I'll usually discount them. We actually have, this is a little bit of a pro tip here. We have this big mirror, and when they cleaned the glass, they scratched it. And I was like, I can't put that on the floor with scratches. I'll take it to DI. You know, I'll lose the 20 bucks I paid for it because it's a big floor mirror. And I thought, you know, I'll just try it. So I put it on the floor at $49.95, which is like less than half of what I would have charged. It sold the same day.
Yeah, she discounted it.
So as long as it's not horribly broken, if it can still be used as decor, sometimes I just put it out at less of a price and people will buy it because they don't care.
Well, and the mirror looked great.
Yeah.
It just like when you got up close, you could see the fine little scratches. Once we cleaned it, we didn't notice it before we cleaned it. We got it home, and you know it happens. All right, $1. Are we gonna paint it?
No, it's so cute the way it is. You guys remember when I bought that mini pig for like 75 cents? I marked it at like $3.95 and it sold. I like to have cute little things like that in the shop because a lot of people bring in their kids.
I bet you this won't last a
No,
week.
it's so cute. Turtles are really popular too, but a lot of people bring in their kids and they want to buy them something inexpensive to keep them quiet. So I like to have that.
Speaking of bringing in the kids,
look what I thrifted. They're going to be so excited.
they
about
had a
this.
giant grab bag of this. How much was this? Like $3?
$3.
For all of these toys. This
All the
was
toys.
separate. This
The box was like $2.
The
Well, Lauren already sanitized it. That's
Yeah.
why all of these came in a bag. And Lauren was working today, and she is a preschool teacher, so she knows how to scrub toys. So she sanitized all the toys. In fact, I think it's still wet.
Yeah, she
And the
ran
bucket.
through the sink and some hot water, and I'm pretty
And
sure some bleach was happening.
What is Jamie gonna do with all these toys? Well, now just follow me. People bring their kids in. What do their kids do? They touch all of the things, right? So I'm thinking when a kid comes in, or ask their mom, hey, can they have a prize or two prizes if they look extra grabby and they need something for each hand? They can pick it out of there, and then they're touching their toys, and they're not touching my stuff. Also,
We'll see if it works.
Also keeps them occupied so mom can shop longer. So hopefully it works. $3 for all those toys. And I just, you know, I have 5 kids. I love them. So I thought it'd be fun to hand out toys at the shop. And I'm just going to keep buying those grab bags and scrubbing them up so that we will always have it at the shop.
All right, this little hanging half mirror was $3. We'll probably sell it for around 9 or 10, somewhere in there. Painted up real nice.
Oh, I think $12.
Oh, $12.
Yeah, no, that's going to be super cute.
The back does come off, it screws off, so anytime that happens, we will take that off because it's got like this wagon wheel thing and there's a gap under there, so it'd be almost impossible to get the paint off if the back didn't come off.
Tom always beats us to the good ideas. He's like, we have a 50-cent bin for kids' toys, and most of the time we just give it to them.
Nice.
So Tom probably thought of that one first. Caitlin, she has 2 little boys, very close in age. They're like the Bash brothers. And she says, distraction bribing is 100% how I parent, especially with the kids home right now. So, all right, what's next?
$4 pedestal cutting board.
It's really crusty, guys.
It needs like
Super
a
chat from
scrub.
Heidi, which reminds me, you gotta finish your clock.
I do need to finish your clock. Hey Heidi, I have to finish your clock, and I promise I won't show any more scary crawl space
Did
shots.
you scare Heidi with a crawl
Heidi
space?
was one of them. There was many people that were like, "Oh my goodness, I'm hyperventilating
The
after
crawl
watching you in the crawl
space
space."
on the addition side is 4 feet.
Yeah, the crawl space on the addition. I'm like, dig that thing deep. I got to get in there and work. It's almost like a basement. All right, so this was $4. We will give this a serious scrub. I will probably sand it too, so that it's nice and clean and a little more uniform. Might even swap out these crusty rubber feet and just sand
for
those
sure
down.
the rubber feet are going.
We'll just sand it smooth so that those are gone. But yeah, this is $4. It'll probably sell for about 12 to 15, depending on how cool it is when it gets done getting scrubbed.
Hey, maybe even 20.
Maybe even 20.
Sometimes price is determined on the coolness factor. You don't know what the coolness factor is.
It also is affected by how long I have to sand it.
So somebody asked me a question. I can't remember back. My foot's gone to sleep. Hold on.
$2
My
while
foot
she's
is-
figuring out her foot situation.
Sorry, I was sitting here with my leg this way, and it was like stuck on the table leg, and it was falling.
So this is a
asleep.
fun little shelf. It's complete with hanging hardware. I would probably put this like in an entryway or something similar to that, because it's got this little lip on here, and my keys and my wallet would go right on top as I came
Oh
through
my
the
goodness!
door.
No tall surface is safe. If you look on top of our fridge, if you look on top of like the shelf by the front door, Zeb puts all this stuff there.
You have to put your stuff high when you have small children.
So that's a
Otherwise,
Zeb shelf.
they'll randomly grab it. They don't know why they did it. They'll just take it and haul your stuff off, and then you'll find it under their bed 8 weeks later.
$2. We'll sell for $12.95. Somebody asked about the frame that we showed earlier. That will sell for about $10 to $14.
We do have some really big a big mirror to show you guys, and a big frame, so don't let me forget. It's just off camera right now, and a chair and like a little nightstand thing.
Somebody wanted to know about hemp oil on glass. What kind of glass? You'll have to ask again.
Hemp oil? I mean...
My sister Deborah's on here. Now
I
I
know.
lost the question that somebody asked, so when I tap your knee, it'll be my time.
Okay, okay. $2. Little terracotta bird here for planting. It has been planted in already, but I don't... Did you find it?
If I don't talk right now, I'm going to forget.
Okay, go.
Okay, they wanted to know how big is the area that we live in? How many people are here?
The valley in... So
Like
half
in
hour...
our town.
I think our town is up to
70,000?
75,000.
And in the whole valley, there's probably like 3 mil.
But when
2
we
mil?
moved here 10 years ago, it's probably closer to 35 or 40.
Yeah, so our town has doubled
It's
in the
blowing
last
up.
14, 13 years, however long we've been here.
Yeah. But in the valley, like half hour north of us to half hour south of us, it's probably close to like 1.5 to 2 million, somewhere
Yeah,
in there.
but Lehi is still generally a small town. Okay, so somebody was asking about food safe sealer on like ceramics. I would totally use hemp oil, but if it's ceramics and painted, I don't know how well you could scrub that anyway. So I'm not sure why your ceramics are touching your food, but hemp oil would definitely work.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, little terracotta bird. It was $2. We're gonna definitely paint this and give it a fun new finish and life. A lot of times we'll white wax over the paint because all these little feather details will pick up that white wax really, really well.
Is that a chicken? The beak is really small. I'm like, oh.
It's not
Is
a
it
I
fur?
don't think it's a chicken.
It looks kind of Indian. Is it an Indian chicken?
No, I don't know. I feel like they were going for some sort of quail chicken mashup.
Well, you're the hunter. You should know what that is.
Oh man, it's been a long time since I've hunted any birds. I've
Pam
never
went to
hunted
the
a
grocery
bird
store
like
and bought
that.
4 dozen eggs. I actually bought 5 dozen eggs, and we already had 3 dozen. But let me tell you, we eat about 2 dozen eggs a week, at least, if not 3 dozen. Those were how much?
These were $3 each.
And I'm gonna sell them for probably
They are.
$9.95
You know
each.
how Jamie's always talking about the fat bottom glasses? Look at that. Look how thick that is.
So at Pier 1, they were $10. So if I sell them for like $8.95, it's less than they were originally. So $8.95 each.
And they're in good shape.
Yeah, they look.
clean
That's
up
an
good.
old Pier 1 tag, so you probably can't get it there anymore.
Yeah.
And Pier 1 might charge more than that now
It
because
says they were imported from Spain.
Oh.
Spanish glass.
Totally marking that as Spanish glass. Thank you, Pier 1. Well, it's Pier 1 imports. They import their stuff. It's a pigeon. Is it a pigeon?
Could be a pigeon. I feel like that's a good guess. I mean, the head's a little wide, but the whole thing's off, so we'll go with pigeon.
So Jasmine, Sweet Pickens is food safe, and the only food safe sealer that we carry is hemp oil. So hopefully that answers your question.
Tiny little baby colander. Jamie couldn't pass it up. She was loving it.
I know. How much was it?
It was 75 cents, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep, 75
And I'll
cents.
probably sell for like $3.95. But you're falling asleep on the job. You keep putting stuff over there without saying how much we're gonna sell it for.
Oh, the bird?
Yeah, how much we're gonna sell it for?
I did. I said like 10
Oh,
or
you
12
did?
bucks, painted up and white
Oh.
waxed.
Okay, I didn't hear that, and neither did Angie.
I may have kind of brushed over it.
Me and Angie are not listening tonight.
If we
sorry.
watch the replay and I didn't say it, I meant to. I thought I said it. I'm
It
sorry.
happens. Sometimes he doesn't hear me talking, like if you watched our live this last week. And then sometimes he thinks he talks and he doesn't. And sometimes I do the same thing.
$3, and this I'm assuming is going to get painted. It looks like a large candle holder. Let me bring it closer
Yeah,
so you
it
guys can
did
see
have a big fatty candle.
all
It
the
reminds
detail.
me. It reminds me of the floral wreaths they had in France on the graves. And it's got some chips, so that's getting painted.
Yeah.
Maybe you can paint it tonight.
Yeah, I probably
It
could.
looks like a cake.
So
Don't you think it looks like a
$3.
cake?
Yeah, it does, except for without the good frosting in the middle part.
It's a bunt. Have you guys seen my big fat Greek wedding? It's a bunt cake.
So paint it up. How much are we gonna sell this for?
I mean, it depends on how cool it is.
It's gonna take a
$14
minute.
to $24.
It's gonna take a minute. 14 to 24. That's a
Well,
huge
I don't know. I
difference.
don't know how cool it's gonna be.
Well, what I'm trying to say is it's gonna take a minute to paint this because there are a lot of nooks and crannies and crevices.
Marlo, I don't know what sealer would be heat safe. I don't think we carry any that are gonna like hold up to a boiling pot. So
We don't have any sealers that are like that. You're gonna want like a
something industrial and probably definitely not
some sort of
non-toxic.
powder coat or enamel.
All right, I've been trying not to buy urns, but this
Just can't
urn was
stop
special. It
Look
was a
how cool
special
that one
urn.
is.
It's really oval. I haven't found an oval urn before. I like.
Complete with remnants of foam in the bottom. Floral foam. Anybody need some extra little?
Jana,
dusting?
what don't you love? Are you dissing? Oh, they don't love the rose thing? Or maybe that's what it was. Jana,
Oh,
is it the
that?
urn or the rose thing you don't like? Because I promise you it's going to be good.
This will look awesome painted.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Well, do you
Oh, Connie
DIY
says she
paint that
doesn't
up?
like urns. Well, I do.
We'll put lots of cool flowers or something in there. You know, it's big enough. You could probably pot like a couple paperweights or something in there.
Billy says she's
They're
trying to
already
join
done.
the channel membership. Are you on a smartphone? Sometimes you have to do it from a computer. Oh no, is it the iPad? It's one device that doesn't work. You might have to change
iPads
devices.
don't let you join from an iPad. You
How
can
much
do it from
alcohol is in
phone.
Windex?
Oh, who knows?
Just put some Windex on it.
So this was my yard find of the day. Let me pan up on the camera so you guys can see those
Oh, new
good.
subscriber Ann Lee. She's been binge watching. Welcome, welcome, Ann. We hope you come and see us every Saturday night and on all our other videos. All right, so Zeb found these.
Look how big those are.
I was inside thrifting and he found these in the yard. And they're really good prices.
So $6 each for the big ones, and then the slightly smaller one was $4. And I don't even know that this is a match to these ones. It's just similar finish.
Well, it's from the same store. Because the tag, this one says $17.50 and those said like 20 something. Ironically, like I'm probably going to charge more than $17.50 for this. So it must have been some sort of discount store. Because I would probably charge like at least 20 and on this one and 25 on these and maybe even more. Maybe
You
like
gotta keep
28.
in mind, this could have been purchased in the 90s.
Yeah, we don't know how long. Yes, true.
Like, these tags
Show
could
them the
be old.
forearm so they can see like, see Zeb's forearm.
Look how much taller that is than my arm.
It's almost like a forearm and then 3/4
I'd
of
say
a
this
forearm.
is a solid 2 feet, maybe 2.5. I'd have to put a measuring
It's
tape
big.
on it.
Somebody asked how tall you were. Zeb's 6'2".
Yeah, I'm 6'2".
On a good day.
I'm shrinking a little in my
On
old
a good
age.
day.
But no, I'm right there. How much did we sell these ones for, did we say?
Yeah, I said like 22 and then probably 24, 26 on those. Let me
Yeah.
just see. They're almost as tall as me. Ha ha, Jen. Just so funny. I can tease Jen because we're friends. All right. Carts and Millie says she's only 5'4". Carts and Millie, that's the perfect woman because I'm 5'4".
Yes.
I can only grow wider.
All right. Oh, I forgot to put the camera back down. Little wood bowl, perfect for painting or
We actually
putting
didn't
little
buy that
knickknack
this time.
things.
I just brought it to Stencil.
Oh, I thought it looked really
It was
familiar.
a fake. Well, we buy these all the time.
I'm like, man, that bowl looks so familiar.
Do you recognize this wooden bowl? Have you seen this grading pattern before?
Yes.
This is coming out later.
It's looking like maple. All right, frame in the box still, guys. $3. I'm taking it out of the box so we can fully appreciate. Oh, it's got rounded edges. I didn't even know.
Yeah. And I'm probably not going to do a darn thing to it except for change out the picture in it because I'm not leaving that
Oh, no,
there.
it's got like a weird scratch
Oh,
there.
that could come off with a magic eraser. We'll sell it for $12.95. Look how cute that is.
All right.
Like
And
those large candlesticks. Yes. She said dark blue is trending. It's Probably so.
It's the color of
I
the year
wanted to
from
find
Pantone.
more of those, but I only found one.
We got this mug. It'll go with our porcelain. It was made in Japan though. Otagiri.
Tagiri, I don't know. But anyways, it was cute. It's probably worth $3.95. It was 75 cents.
75 cents, $3.95 coming at you. You need to get some
Oh,
cows.
Jean Marie's on here. Hey, Jean.
Hi, Jean.
Jean is one of our cute girls. Well, I guess she's not a girl. She's my age, but she works in the shop. She's awesome. She usually works days, but she also covers a lot of shifts. Did you see that in the cart?
I did see this in the cart.
Oh,
50
it's
cents.
vintage Otagiri. It's worth money. Well, there you go. Maybe not $3.95. I'll Google it.
All right, little muddler or like a mortise and pestle situation.
Or I don't know. I really have no
It's
idea.
for
why I bought that.
tenderizing your meat.
It's so tender. Oh, they said Otagiri is money, so please don't break it.
But this was 50 cents. I'm not gonna break it. It's solid. It was made in Japan. It's gonna last.
The funny thing is they're like, it's worth a lot of money, but sometimes it's worth a lot of money, but you have to sell it on eBay because ain't nobody buying it here.
Or
So I usually sell it for like half of what you might buy it for on eBay, and then sometimes you'll buy it. It's a whacking stick.
Huh.
Why would I buy that stick? This?
Oh, it looks really cool with
It
all
looks
of our
really
rolling
primitive,
pins.
but I think it needs to be like scrubbed, and then I'll probably like put some milk paint on it to make it look like stain. I'll give it some patina, and somebody will buy it. A lot of people like to collect prim tools.
Yep.
So anything from Japan is vintage. Good to know. All right, let's see. I saw that you have brick molds in your shop. Did you paint any? No. They're actually old brick molds, so we just sell those as is.
So this was possibly a trash can, but it looks a little tall.
Oh,
for
is
that.
Wendy on here too?
So we will throw some tall flowers, some fake flowers in here. This is not a flower, but you know, you're gonna get the picture
That's
right
not
now.
a flower?
Right now. Oh man, look at that little topiary
Are you sure that's not a
situation.
flower?
No, it could be a flowering bush. I'm not sure. But I know for a fact that it will never actually get
They
flowers.
said that Crazy Lamp Lady collects Ortajuri. Maybe if I mail it to her, she'll give me a shout out. So Wendy's on here too. So apparently,
So
all
this
of our employees like to-
25-inch boxwood. Oh, sorry, I'm talking about Wendy.
No, that's cool.
This 25-inch boxwood tree. I got distracted by the price. We bought it for $8. It's still got the tag on it from the store. It was originally $38.
And we're gonna sell it for $18.95.
And someone just couldn't stand it in their house anymore,
It's
so they
still
took it to
brand
the thrift
new.
store.
Unless they left all the tags on it.
It's
It's got that tag plus this tag. It's originally from Creative Co-op, which is one of those wholesalers that we saw in Vegas, and I wouldn't buy their stuff because it was too expensive. Which is probably why this company, Wholesale Passport Furnishings, sold it for $38 because they probably paid too much for it. Because $38 for that is crazy. That's why I don't buy wholesale.
24-inch boxwood. How much would you sell for? We got it for $8.
$18.95.
$18.95. So basically half off of the original retail.
Yep, that's how I roll. Diane's interested in the silver thing. I don't know what silver. Do we have anything silver? I don't see anything silver. You'll have to PM me. All right.
Half
Moving
of a
on.
bookend.
The letter. This has been brought to you by the letter A.
Bah.
Okay, if you watch Sesame Street, you get that reference. All right, moving on.
We got like three more
We didn't talk
things.
about how much it cost. There's no price on it.
That was $1.50.
$1.50. I'm gonna sell this for every bit of like $14 because it's awesome. This Zeb picked. It's got like that 70s glass in it that's got the veining on it. Can you guys see that? And it was $2. Oh, it's actually old.
Yeah,
Look at
Turner
that.
Manufacturing Company in
Show them
Chicago.
the tag on the back. I wouldn't have guessed it was that old. So it's from like the 70s-ish, 60s, 70s.
It doesn't have a date.
I'll probably sell for like $10. Oh, new channel member, Cheryl Doss. Welcome, welcome. Make sure you're hitting up community so you can see our
Sure
lives.
that's
And
not Cheryl.
what did I call her?
Cheryl.
Oh yeah, it's probably Cheryl. But I actually had a friend named called Cheryl. Cheryl Allred.
Maybe that's where you're getting it from.
It was Martha's mom. So I could be right. All right. The waste can he showed is the silver thing. The waste can.
Oh, the big trash can here.
Oh.
I don't know that it's a trash can. It might be
It's
for
not
like tall flowers or
It's
something.
not a trash can. It was $3. It'll probably sell for like 15, 20. Depends on how cute it looks when we're done painting it. Okay. step away from the drum. All right, this is a Zeb pick. I love that you always pick like the floofiest stuff. Like every burly man with arm hair that thick goes to the thrift store and finds that.
It's because I can imagine it painted and how much money it's gonna make me.
So it's a cha-ching?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, get that. Okay, so here's the bottom. The glass almost looks like it's already broken, but it's not. It's all spidered.
Janet said she couldn't see me. I moved it. Zeb was covering up my face.
So this corbel here, I have a funny story about it. I saw it across the way.
How much was that?
So this was $2.
Oh, we'll probably sell it for like $10.
We'll paint the metal looking pieces.
No, the glass. Oh, we
Not
could
the
paint the
glass.
glass, but I like the design in it. They can't see me. I moved it out of the way.
All right, so this is resin. Well, actually, no, it looks like it's wood. It's
Let me
very
see.
light, so
Let's take
it's
votes.
probably it's probably
No,
very
it's
light.
resin. Look, that's resin. That's not
Oh
wood.
yeah, they probably cast it from an original wood carving because they got the detail great.
Yeah, I would probably sell it for like $20. How much was it?
It doesn't say. We paid $5 for it.
Well, that's
So when I first saw it, it was in the thrift store like this. I'm like, what is that giant hand over there?
It looks like a tongue.
It looks like a hand to me.
Like,
I could give it. I went over there so
oh,
I
super
could.
chat from LRG. I'm guessing that means large.
Oh, thank you. So I went over there so I could give this thing a high five, and then I'm like, oh wait, that's a corbel, and now
Like,
it
now
looks
we're
much
gonna buy
better.
it.
Now it looks much
All right, we
better.
gotta show them the furniture, and then we're gonna get to painting.
Yep, we got some fun new stencils to show you guys, and some stuff to paint.
Where's my little turntable?
It's right over there. I'll hand it to you.
Okay, because if I get down, I'm gonna knock over a bunch of stuff. Oh, we didn't show them the mirror or the frame.
I'm working on it.
All right, we're almost done. I'm gonna start painting this.
Okay, so this frame here was $5, and it's big. Can you see it there? It doesn't have a ton of detail on it, but it has enough that I think if we paint that and distress it, it'll look really cool.
He bought it against my advice. So now
Imagine
he's
it with
back
another smaller frame hanging on the wall, painted the right
do you
color.
have the smaller frame?
I'm sure we do somewhere here.
Are you saying I'm a frame hoarder? Oh, well, Kelly loves the frame. It'll probably be cool. Sometimes I just don't have the same visions as this.
So it was $5, and we'll probably sell it for around 20-ish, painted somewhere in there.
Oh, more super chat. I just gave her another awesome idea for her next YouTube video.
Sweet.
I wonder what it was.
All right, I don't know if I
That
can
keeps
show.
hiding me. I know. He's hiding me away.
I'm not sure. You're not hidden.
I'm not hidden.
You're not hidden right now.
All right, so this one I'm just going to paint the inside, and then we can oil the wood because I think the two-tone would be cool. So I'm just painting this bowl, just the inside, and then we'll clean up the edge and then oil the wood.
Okay, so this mirror is 48 inches tall and 3 feet wide. So I'm not going to be able to show you the whole thing, but it's got this gold spray painty situation going.
Situation.
Yeah, but it has a lot of fun detail, and we like to just set mirrors like this down on the floor up against the wall, and they usually last about a week and they're gone. So $30 for this. How much do we sell these for? Usually around
Oh,
like
$99.95.
yeah.
They sell quick too. Any big mirror we have in the shop sells super, super quick.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna bring the camera. We're gonna go do a little bit of flying because I'm gonna show
Who
you.
hasn't hit the like button? Mary wants to know. If you haven't hit it, be sure to give us a thumbs up. Unless
Okay.
you're just watching us on TV, which makes it a little bit difficult.
So this is $20. It has this marble top on it, but I don't think that's original because you can see where something was screwed in there at one point, and it's got a little bit of weeble wobble, so it might get either fixed or a wood top put back on it since it's not attached. But it's got this fun little cabinet area down there in the bottom, and the feet are cool. Show you the dirty floor and the feet. And then this chair was $5, and the seat's not attached. It doesn't have screws. It's a little wobbly and going to need some repair, but it's a smaller chair. Anytime some of these, so at about the turn of the century, they started making chairs bigger. Turn of the 1900s, because people were starting to get bigger. But if you find a smaller chair like this, there's a good chance that it's quite a bit older than most of the other chairs you're finding. So we'll paint that up and redo that seat, this weird blue velvety thing.
Is that even velvet? I don't know what that is.
No, it's not real, whatever it
It
is.
was $6. It'll sell for like $40.
It was $5, and it'll,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, it's $5. Yeah. We
Sell
did
for
pick up
about
another
$40.
chair for $5, But I showed it in my Instagram, and Molly sent me a message that wishing that she hadn't missed that one because she needed one for a project. And so I told her she could have it. And then she paid me $20. I was like, you could just have it. And so instead of fighting with her, I was like, fine. I sent her back 14, and I said, I'll let you pay me $6, but I'm not gonna like gouge you when you just need it for a project. So Molly picked that chair up. If you guys don't know, Molly used to own the shop. Now she has a little shop down the street.
I'm gonna move a couple things here real quick, and then I'm gonna paint some stuff with Jami.
Okay.
Jami's gonna be stenciling.
This is not from our thrift haul. This is from like a long time ago, but we didn't really get anything that I could stencil.
Yeah, we didn't. We found all this fun like accessory type stuff today, and then big mirrors.
Well, I feel like in my mind I was just like, ooh, all the home decor, and then I didn't focus on what I knew I wanted to show you stencils. I didn't get anything. So somebody asked how many thrift stores we went to. Sometimes we go to a lot, like we did a couple weeks ago, but we just went to one. Most of the time we go one time and we get enough. We usually will go more only if we didn't get enough. But we get enough, we won't waste our time. Like we realize we could totally buy 3 times the amount of junk that we did. There's only so much time.
Well, and we don't sell 3 times the amount of junk
This is
every day
true.
either.
But you know what? We have, so if you guys watched on, I'm just using black velvet in case anybody's wondering. This is DIY paint. You can pick it up at jamirayvintage.com. It's awesome because you just paint stuff. You don't have to like scrub it or sand it. Well, you should clean it, but you don't have to sand it or anything. Anyways, I digress. What was I talking about?
Something about I was talking about.
I'm gonna see if you were listening.
I was talking about selling 3 times the decor.
Oh, okay. So if you guys saw on social media, we shared the toilet paper giveaway that we were doing. It worked awesome. We didn't have like a record-breaking Saturday, but we had an average Saturday, which is awesome considering the fact that everybody's all worried about the things that are going on in the world right now and stocking up and everything else. And people came. I was super excited. Like I wasn't at the shop, but every time I would see a sale come in, I was like, somebody came. And lots of people grabbed their toilet paper. And somebody even posted on, there's a page called Lehi Link, which is like the Lehi town page. And they're like, I went by Jami's shop and I got my toilet paper. So it was super, super fun. If you want to see the toilet paper that we were giving away with all wrapped up, make sure you check out either my Instagram, Facebook, or I did stick it in community on YouTube.
It looks cool wrapped up. The paper's all stamped. Wendy did a great job getting those together for us.
Who doesn't want toilet paper that's all cute?
Yeah, it was like
and we have more. Like I thought maybe we'd get like hounded so much that because I said it was free with purchase or anybody that needed a roll could come get one. And so I thought maybe we wouldn't have any left, but we've got some for next week. So we're super excited. It was a great way to get people in the shop. And we are currently running a paintbrush sale, if you're watching this while we're live, on the website only. And so that has been awesome. You guys have been amazing.
So March 14th, 2020, the paintbrush sale's going for like another 6 days.
Yeah, Zeb wants to put the date in there so nobody's confused. And then we launched our new stencils and they've been selling like crazy. I think people are really wanting to create. Zeb, what are you looking for?
I was looking for something to paint. I just want to paint these big candlesticks.
Oh, okay. So I think I wanted to see you paint that rose thing.
The rose thing.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I can paint that. It's just got wax all in it.
Oh, but not on the roses. We can paint the inside later.
All right.
So I was thinking, I mean, you can do what you want, but I was thinking painting this bottom part down here something and then like green leaves with like pink flowers. I don't know, whatever you want.
Like do like something kind of blended?
I'm using the number 8 paint pixie right now.
Okay, I'm going to paint this because it'll be fun and easy and maybe not so easy. We'll see. I got to get a French
round?
French round, yeah.
All right, good luck. What is a good starter brush? Probably the number 12 is a good starter brush. Sorry, you guys can't see what I'm painting. I'm going to flip it around. This we picked up a few weeks ago. It's just a tote that we picked up at the thrift store. But I have a plan for it. We'll see if I actually get that.
What color do you want that thing?
I was thinking like green or something on the leaves, and then I don't know what color on the cake. What do you want your frosting color to be?
Oh.
I think I just flicked black paint all over it though.
That's
all right.
I'm gonna do some blending.
Caitlin is linking the new stencils there. I do not have the grain sack stencils here yet. They're on their way, but they are available online. So the next time we go live, I'll do something with the grain sack stencils because the new grain sack stencils are amazing. And we also came out with the grain sack minis that have been selling like crazy. So super excited. This was from Miles to his grandma. and somebody dropped it off at the...
And now it's going to be from Jami to someone.
It's going to be from Jami to whoever wants to pay $19.95. I'm just painting this black. I'm going to do all monochromatic stenciling because it's just easier. This says Mrs.
So this is the French round. It's the little Frenchie is what this one is. It's the
little...
smaller one. And this brush has been used a ton, but you can kind of see how the bristles go up to a point. It's going to work really, really good to get in all the little details. And I'm using mint chip on the top of this, and I'm going to work my way down and blend it into this bohemian blue, and I might get some white swan out and have a little fun with that too if this feels a little harsh in the transition.
Caitlin says that we should save a roll of toilet paper to have on display. The thing is, I could stamp more toilet paper, so I'd rather just give it away. I wound up ordering some for the shop on Amazon, and then once I realized that people couldn't get a hold of any, I thought, you know what, I'll just give it away. If for some reason we don't have enough toilet paper for the shop, then people will have to BYOTP. So, I think by the time we run out of the other stuff that I had, we'll be able to find some more. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It won't be forever. Okay. Zeb never got me the dolly thingy.
It's right down there. I forgot.
How do you want to know if Lauren has a name tag yet? No.
You know, I did work on the CNC some.
Neither does Wendy.
It's because I have to like program them separately for each individual name. I don't have like a set program that'll just whip the names out.
Is a DIY paint good to use on glass? Yep, I used it last week on glass, and this Wednesday on our Waste Not Wednesday, we used it on glass. It works fine.
All right, well here's your Lazy Susan spinner.
All right. Well, the thing is, I don't know.
That might be too big.
Yeah, and I already painted that other stuff. So, and probably I'm not going to finish painting the inside of this live because it's kind of a pain in the bum to paint the inside of stuff. So I'll do that later. I just want to get paint on it so I can stencil it.
I'm going to finish painting these flowers real quick and show you how well this brush is working.
Amy said she painted 8 glass vases tonight.
Oh, nice.
With the DIY paint, and it worked really well.
Yeah, it works great on glass. Like this porcelain here, we'll clean up the candle mess on the inside, like I'll heat gun that later and just wipe it out while it's still warm and soft. But it's gonna stick great to this, and this is pretty slick and shiny. And then once we seal it, it'll be on there real good.
We've had a ton of people that have like messaged us and told me that they're quarantine crafting. Because a lot of people are told, you know, you don't leave your house or minimally leave your house, but they're not actually sick. So they need something to do, and crafting is a great way to like keep your mind busy, get your projects done. It's never too early to craft for Christmas. So think ahead, like get that stuff done. And there's something, for me anyways, there's something, that's beautiful just in the green.
Yeah, it's working good.
Good choice. There's something really therapeutic about, like, honestly, I mean, I know that we spray furniture and we've done that for a long time. But there's something about the brush, just feeling the paint move through the brush that totally like calms me down. When I get super stressed about something, I'll find a piece of furniture and I'll just go to town and paint it because I like the idea that I have complete control over whatever it is that I'm doing. Like I know that if I take an ugly dresser and I give it a cute paint job, that it will look better. So sometimes when I'm like feeling anxious or losing control, I love to paint because then it just makes me feel like, okay, I can do this. I can paint this and feel better. I don't know if Zeb feels that way. I think for Zeb it's turning wood. Didn't you say you like to
I love working on the lathe.
Zeb likes to turn wood on the lathe without...
I've been eyeballing a Laguna lathe lately. And there's one that Grizzly makes too. I'm like, But then I go back and I work on my cheap Harbor Freight lathe. I'm like, you know what? It turns the wood just fine. Yeah.
It's different if you have to do something by a pattern, but like just letting the wood take shape is really good to watch.
Yeah.
Carts Millie says her anxiety reliever is painting. Me too. Is it possible after live tonight if color of paint use can be posted? I'm very new to painting.
So I put all of the paints and products we use, if there's something that we carry and can get more of for you, I always put the description of those products and the links in the description of the video. So on the live videos, we have to wait till we're not live, so it usually takes about an hour after the video's done, and the links will be in there. But on every video that we have, if we used a product, then the link is in there, and it's not just the link to the website, it's a link directly to that product on the website, so you don't have to go on and search. So if you ever want to find what we're using, Just go in there and it'll take you right to it.
Caitlin links them too sometimes. Well, I would say a lot of times. Okay, what was I going to do? Oh, I need that bucket because I was going to stencil that.
The bucket full of toys? All right, I have a spare box over here that I can put the toys in.
Thank you. That would be fabulous. I'm just going to clean my area here. Caitlin's on too. Caitlin works with us, and she's my mom says Rural Friday. Apparently she does all the jobs. And sometimes she'll drop links for you too. She's good about that. All right, I'm making room here. Okay, let me see. Oh, Cobweb Afternoon. She said that their grocery store was out of ice cream.
Oh man.
Come over, we have 3 half-gallons. I just bought them on Thursday.
Can't be running out of that. Oh, new channel member, Billy Kirk.
Oh, awesome. You know what I need to
Welcome to channel membership.
Can you
It's
suggest
fun.
a DIY paint in light gray with a blue tint? Skeleton Key or Gravel Road. Gravel Road is less blue, Skeleton Key is more blue, but Gravel Road is lighter. So hopefully you caught all that, and that might help you out. All right, I'm looking for, all right, so we're gonna show off these stencils here. So this is the Farmhouse alphabet. This is the mini set. And instead of printing these individually, we decided to print them all on one sheet because they are really little. And I did not think that they would hold up well. So I'm gonna use that, and then I want the mermaid one. Where's the mermaid one? Where's that? Oh. I don't have as much call for mermaid stuff here in Lehi,
We
Utah.
are 10 hours from the closest beach.
A little far from the beach, but this is for kids, and kids like fun stuff, so.
All right, ignore the red candle residue. How's that looking? Mint chip, DIY mint chip is what that color is.
All right, so
I'm not going to wash my brush, I'm going to go
need,
straight in.
a little stencil brush, and I need you not to bump my elbow.
I'll scooch over so I don't.
So I'm going to show you guys this in a minute because it's got the mermaids on it. It wouldn't really help if I held it up because it's clear plastic, and we have learned you can't see through it. Now my thing is that this is a really slick surface, so I'm not really sure how well it's going to work. The slicker the surface, the harder it is. Let's make sure my mermaids are like equally spaced there.
Okay, now I'm going in. I didn't wash my brush. I'm just using the Bohemian Blue in DIY. I'm just gonna hit the edges. I may spray this a little bit. We'll see. Spray this with some water. Get the water girl out.
This is not optimum here. I am not a super great stenciler live.
There's something scratchy under here.
There's something scratchy under there. What is it?
It's like grating. It sounds like chalk on it.
I really hope this turns out. I'm having a hard time. This surface is so slick. It's like shifting everywhere.
Well, she looks good, but
She does,
let me finish this and I'll help you.
That would be great because I suck at stenciling slick things. All right, I'm gonna go get something to wipe that off with. All right, I'll give you a little sneak peek. Here's part of the mermaid. Oh.
Yeah, you hear the grating? It's like a piece of sand or something.
All right, well, I'll start doing the letters while you do that. I think you could probably just lay it over and finish that.
So I'm probably going to, I don't know, maybe spray this. I can't decide. I'm worried if I spray it, since it's so slick, it'll all just run off. Gotta let it dry and then seal it.
What?
This.
Oh, yeah, I don't think. What were we gonna spray it with? Were
Water.
you talking about that and I wasn't listening?
I was gonna spray it with the water girl.
Oh, I see. All right, where's the R? The problem is, this is like still wet. And it's slick, so it's gonna take a hot minute.
All right.
I am not.
5 minutes and about 2 ounces of paint. We have transformed. Ooh, that's bright.
That's not
Let me
bad.
get closer.
Is that done?
Almost. I mean, maybe 3 ounces when I get done touching up the middle.
I think it needs more.
I think I'm gonna spray it though and kind of get that blendy going.
All right.
I'm gonna make a mess,
You're
but I'm
be a
gonna
hot
help you
mess.
first.
How about I trade you? I finish that,
Okay.
and you finish this. There's a mermaid there, and I want to do some seashells, and then this should say prizes. So good luck with that.
Careful, I got a big glob of paint.
We're using the farmhouse minis. We're swapping here. All right, there's this.
I'm gonna go get a pad so I don't get muddy. my Bohemian blue all over that.
Oh, I got a pad. What are you getting? Do you want this?
I'm just covering up that glob of blue
Oh,
paint. That's
okay.
what I'm doing.
Well, you need this. Do you want this?
Yep.
Careful. There you go. Good luck. You got a little junk over there.
Yeah, I've got all the stuff from the thrift haul, like right here. Here, do you need this?
No. Well, I don't know.
It needs something.
I don't know what you were doing with it. Like, this is going in my shop, right?
I'm gonna blend it with some white. I talked about that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just bring the blue back up.
Okay, let me see if I can line.
Where's that Bohemian blue?
It's over here hiding.
I feel like we're playing a game of I started this. Can you finish it?
We are.
Is that a game? It's like the finish it challenge.
I want to see if I can line up your shifty stencil work.
Oh, line up my shifty. I got a whole lot of shifty for you. I'm just painting the tips of this. This is totally not what I had in mind for it, but I don't know what else to do with Seb's creation here. What do we got going on? Jami to the rescue?
You
I don't know.
You must not have been listening because I totally broke it down what I was gonna do.
Oh, what were you gonna do?
What I did.
I was trying to focus on stenciling. It was stressing me out because it's a really slick surface. It's a lot easier to stencil a surface that's not slick. You guys are gonna have to stick with me to see if I actually create something that's like worthy of this DIY paint. The DIY paint's awesome, but I'm not sure that I'm gonna make it awesome. All right, I guess I should get questions. Let's see. No, paint that blue piece pink to go with the mint green flowers. The blue is awful. Faye, tell me what you really think.
The blue looks actually like the ones we saw in France on the gravesites.
Yeah, they were all different colors.
What were you doing up
I
here?
like it though. People on YouTube, man, they can tell you exactly what they're thinking.
What about here? What were you doing up here with the letters?
What?
So
Oh, that's gonna say prize box.
prize box.
Essentially, Kimberly. Faith says she's sorry. She loves pink. It's okay. I get that. I'm not gonna lie, Faith. I don't know what I'm doing with this, but I'm hoping I can turn it around. If I
Worst
can't,
case scenario, we'll take it outside and hose it down.
yeah, it's all right. It's not over till you seal it. Once it's sealed, then you're kind of committed, or you can repaint it then too. All right. Once you cover that with white wax, it will be lovely. Thanks, Sandy. Sandy's got faith in me. Although, you know what? I really do need this now. I'm putting this on the floor. This will make my life so much easier. Question is,
I'm really liking the stencils all on one sheet. I mean, it's not the best for like, because we didn't do the line to line them all up. Do you want the prize
oh my
box?
gosh, look at this. Boom, baby. Look, I could just go around the bottom.
Yes, that's amazing.
It's like streamlining my life right now. Now, what were you asking?
Well,
That was too.
I'm going to make an executive decision and put the box where I want it.
That's fine. You do what you want. You're in charge. We know. Everybody knows that you're in charge here.
That's a lie.
You're in charge when you say you are. Zeb is good, chill until he's not chill.
I'm
And
not in
then-
charge of anyone but myself.
When he has an opinion, you better recognize because he's really passionate about it. Okay, that's a little better. I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of soften this up a little bit here. I'll show you guys. We'll get up close here in a minute. All I'm doing is just kind of highlighting the edges of these, and I know that y'all think I'm weird, but I promise I'll be good. What I don't know is about this blue bottom situation here. Where's that green at?
Some midship.
Zeb, your sarcasm. Looks like you're decorating a cake. I feel like I'm decorating a cake. It's what this looks like.
All right, so the box is not straight. I didn't do any lining out first, but you know, it's for a prize box. It'll be all right.
Oh, it's cool. It's little kids.
But the mermaid turned out really cool.
Kids will tell you exactly what they think too.
Yeah, they will.
Jack sometimes will be in public and be like, how come they look that way? And he'll like say whatever it is. I'm like, Jack, it's not like he's like saying anything bad. It's just, matter of fact.
It's very curious.
How come that person's bald? How come? I'm like, oh, Jack.
Or like the one time when I was had neglected trimming my nose hairs at the tire shop, and the kid was looking at
It
me.
wasn't Jack. It was another kid.
While her mom was buying tires from me, she's like, Mom, why's that guy got so much hair in his nose? And she had a good view because she was like looking right up at me.
I legit had just told him like a week before, you gotta do something with your nose hair. He didn't listen to me, but when that little girl said that, he came home with a nose hair trimmer. Now, if he could just handle those eyebrows. Sometimes he has eyebrow hairs that are that long.
They're my good luck.
And he's like, they keep dirt
eyebrows.
out of my eyes.
They're my good luck eyebrows. It keeps the dirt and the dust.
You're lucky
They're my
eyebrows.
sweat directors. They direct the sweat off to the side of my face and not into my eyes. I cannot be trimming those.
I don't buy it, but all right.
All right, so prize box mermaid. I'm gonna go get the toys back in here. Well, I'll wait. We gotta seal that up, or that won't last.
Yeah, we got it. That's super cute. So there's more to that stencil.
Do you want me to? Oh, I'm gonna.
I was gonna have you. I was thinking you could finish put some seashells or something, some coral on it.
This is a big sheet.
Yeah, it's a full sheet of coastal and mermaids.
Okay, well I'm gonna get the heat gun out real fast because it wouldn't be a Saturday live thrift haul if we didn't heat gun something. I'm gonna need the heat gun here in a minute. I'm trying to fix this situation. I don't truly know what was going on here. I was gonna water grill it. With the sprayer.
I don't really know if that's gonna help. There you go, that's helping. Alright, there we go.
Okay, we're gonna make this under the sea theme.
Under the sea, wish I could be.
I don't know that that's how the song goes. Oh, you skipped some verses.
What's part of your world? Is that another song from The Little Mermaid?
Yeah, you mixed your stuff up.
And then, you know what, Dion did a painting and it looked like the grotto from Little Mermaid, and I told her to name it Kiss the Girl, and she did.
Nice.
I was like, oh, Dion actually liked my name. Alright, so I'm lighting her up right here. Was that like a cake thing in France? In France, they were actually wreaths on graves. So picture this on the top of grass with people that are living underneath it. Well, they're not living, they're dead, but you know, same difference. What was I gonna do with this? Oh, I didn't want big dark blue.
The muddler's gotta go, it keeps getting knocked over.
Probably gonna have to repaint this, but this inside is really bugging me. It's got wax in it, so I'm gonna have to repaint it. I'm gonna have to wipe it off, but it's okay. Alright, oh, that's a lot better. Okay. Alright, we're getting there. The cake is coming along. If we put this by the ocean, then it could be the song Cake by the Ocean. I'm on a roll tonight. I amuse myself. Alright, I'm just making sure this is blended in here. Were you going to get that squirt bottle? Oh, I haven't been paying it. Oh, Carla says I need to channel my inner Dion. Alright. Where's our,
I'll go get a water girl.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I want to show you what he's doing. So he's just he's creating a scene. So a lot of our new stencils that we came out with are for creating scenes. They're just like a whole sheet of fun different things that you guys can stencil. And it's almost 9:30, but we're probably going to go a little later because I want to show you more stuff. So if you want to hang out, we're going to be here. All right. Because I told him I'd show him the new stencils, and showing him one stencil does not a video make.
Ken. Don't be surprised if I go to Denny's later. I got the hungry growls.
Do you have the hungry gas?
Not yet, but it could
My
be coming.
hands down favorite joke about the situation currently happening is that before I used to cough to cover up a toot. We're going to call it that. But now I toot to cover up a cough. So that way nobody knows you're coughing. I thought it was funny. Zeb thought it was funny.
That totally happened to me earlier today.
It kind of did. But Zeb and I have different humor than everybody else. All right, where's that heat gun at?
It's over here, but I can't handle it.
I don't think that this is going to look good until I distress it and bring back some of that white. Because it actually is rather gorgeous, if I say so myself. I'll show you up close though. Just spray this to... You want to see my cake? There we go. Ta-da! Look, I can spin it. There you go. All right, I'm going to heat gun that. Can you not pass it here? All right. Good. This is better when it's underneath the table.
Sorry, I went over the top.
Yeah.
What about my stencil?
We'll talk about that later. Oh, super chat from Kimberly McCoy.
Thank you,
Hey,
Kimberly.
I mailed you. What was it that you ordered? Oh, what was it Kim ordered from the shop? Oh, that frame that you're going to put your wedding picture. I got that in the mail, so that
that's
should
awesome.
be to you soon. Also, speaking of which, if there's anything you saw tonight and you're like, hey, I want that, make sure you email LehiShop@JamiRayVintage.com. Kaylin will drop the email in comments and we'll put it in the description if you're not watching us live. And I ship stuff. I shipped a brick last week. Literally, I shipped a brick.
She came in, I was working on the computer. I'm like, are we really shipping a brick?
I'm like, yep, I shipped a brick. And the brick made it. Now, what did you want?
Keep going right there.
They're talking about your hammer thumb.
Oh. My back to, I can't ever say it. It's a long scientific term. Hammer thumb works for me. It's very powerful and strong.
Bring down the hammer thumb. The only thing though is that I sprayed water on the inside of this and that's going to take a hot minute to dry. So hopefully I can get this to dry.
So when you get these stencils and you're at home, you can definitely get more creative with like different colors and things. We're just doing this quick with one monochromatic
Did I get
color.
another super chat earlier?
Did you miss one?
Hold on. Oh yes! Jennifer Pagnata Zuzi. Happy days in North Jersey with my shipment. Thank you, Caitlin. I have detained my brother Carl to help me. I'm sure this isn't how he expected to spend my birthday. Happy birthday, Jennifer!
Happy birthday!
Ivy's actually the one, and Brinley who ship. Ivy's actually shipping right now. Right now.
Okay, so this is one stencil sheet, and I didn't even use all the stuff. You can kind of see the stuff there that I didn't use. There's a shell and a starfish, another shell, another mermaid, and some seagrass.
I just thought we wanted to make this box fun, and we picked it up for $2. It's not in the best shape, but it will be awesome, and I think kids will really enjoy picking a prize out of it.
And then I also used the new, these are all caps, and it has the full alphabet, and it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0.
And the farmhouse letters, these are the minis. They're made for like small decor, and then we also have them in 3-inch for signs.
That's what I used to do the prize box with real fast.
What's a good all-around stencil brush? I probably would go with this one. This is the number, is it 20?
Yeah, number 20.
It's the biggest one, and then if you're gonna buy a second one, any of the smaller ones are great.
This is my favorite of the smaller ones. Sometimes it's not quite small enough to do a lot of really fine detail, like if you wanted to do different colors on the mermaid's hair, and then do her face a different color or whatever, you might need the even smaller one, which I was using earlier. I don't know.
It's around here somewhere.
And then I think we have one smaller
This
than
is
this.
dry enough too. We can stencil that. I had a plan for this one.
Oh, okay.
My left arm is like all shaky because apparently I'm weak in that one. I wanted to use hopefully I can say this is folklorico. When I was a little girl, I grew up in Calexico, California, and I would find the most beautiful dresses when we go across, because they lived right on the border. And they were Mexican folklorico dresses, the kind that they danced to, and they had the most beautiful embroidery on a lot of them.
That's going on here.
Yep, and so they were floral embroidery, and so that's what these are mimicking. I wanted to use this one.
Two sheets in a pack?
Yeah, I was thinking just go straight down the middle. So there's 2 sheets that come in this, and it's called folklorico flower. So now you know the story behind why it's called that. When I named it that, Zeb's like, don't name it that, I'll never be able to say it. So can you say folklorico?
I'm going to call it the flow stencil.
Just call it folk.
What color did you want this to be? White?
White. So I
You
have
got the white swan
way over there. Okay, hold on. A lot of the stencils that I came out with this time kind of lend themselves to bohemian style. They may or may not have been requested by Debbie. We also have the mermaids, the angel wings, the feathers, and then of course for me, I made all of the grain sacks and the farmhouse letters. Those are probably my favorite. I can't wait to use the grain sacks. All right, back to drying. Oh, they said you should put seagrass around the sides of that box. Maybe we'll finish that.
That would be
later.
cool.
So after we've painted that, once it's dry completely, we'll go ahead and seal it. It's a really slick box, so we're gonna wait till that paint is super dry because we don't want to smear it when we seal it.
We're going with the big one.
Okay, Caitlin, essentially, they want to know if we carry these spray bottles. Yes, we do. They are the Water Girl, named after my friend Dion. All right. Let's see if there's any other questions. What size are the individual bees on the new stencil? You know what? I don't have them here, But you can email customercare@jamirayvintage.com, and if Caitlin doesn't know,
Did we not get the bees?
no, because there was a bunch that I didn't get in yet. Like the butterflies, the bees, the grain sacks, they're made. They're just not. I could have paid to have them overnighted to me, and I'm cheap, so I'll have them before the shop opens. All right. I'm still not getting what I'm doing with the blue cake and the flowers. Well, you're gonna have to wait. See what we got going on here. Creativity is a process. I think everybody learned that after they watched our video last week with a canvas.
Yeah.
Actually, I wasn't really even sure when I started it what was going to happen, and I was pleasantly surprised. You know what I need is something to wet distress this with. I'll have to go grab something. We used to use Clorox wipes, but you can't find those. Oh gosh. Here comes the... Oh, Caitlin's on it. Thanks, Caitlin.
It means we've been live too long. They
Cake is
found
looking
us.
nice. Oh, good gravy. All right. I'm going to go get something to wet distress this.
There's a bunch of rags that I put. I think they're over on that chair over there.
All right. Oh, there they are. Oh, and I got a water bottle, so that'll make that easy. Because this is porcelain, I definitely do not, or what is ceramic?
Yeah.
I definitely don't want to sand it with sandpaper. So, all right. Shelly says she has complete faith in me. All right, let's see if I can do this. Hi there from France. Do you have any retailers in Europe? We have a couple in Germany, I believe. But that is, I think those are the only places you can get them.
If you want to be our French retailer, you know.
We love ourselves some France. We just went to France. All right, I'm just going to wet distress and pull some of the paint off because the tips of these flowers were gold and white, and I thought that would be really pretty bring it through.
All right, guys. This turned out really cool.
Look at that. Boom, baby. I might not know how to do this cake situation, but I got that tote all day long. Do you want to do the other flower on the other side?
Yep, I sure will. Let me dry
So
this.
these
real
are the
quick.
folklorico flowers, and you get 2 in the set.
Yep, there's 2 patterns.
I can see like so many different things done with them because they're super pretty. They also pair really well with our, is it Mexican borders or Spanish borders? I can't remember. No, Mexican borders and Spanish tiles.
Spanish tiles, there you go.
Yeah, because we have some embroidery looking borders that we made that I thought would go really well with Bohemian. So I'm just wet distressing this, pulling off the paint.
Oh man, Miles went to town on the bottom.
We'll have to repaint that.
I'll sand that off.
Oh goodness, this is not going the way I
Are you
want it
getting
to.
too much gold?
No, I'm not getting, like,
You're not getting
I
any
need
white
more
coming
distress.
through? Here, dab it in this.
I know I dabbed it, but it's not, it's getting there. I guess I just have to be patient.
Okay.
Like I always tell myself, be patient.
Where did I put the
I don't know if you
other-
guys know this about me, but patience is not a natural virtue for me. I like things done fast. I'll just go faster on it. There we go.
Having to take the lids off of all these jars that are over here rattling at me as we shake the table. Maybe once we get the farmhouse done, I'll build a new table that's not shaking.
We'll stick that on your list of never-ending projects.
My list, since all my spare time's been over there, my list of things that I actually need to get done is growing really, really long.
All right, so definitely it's gonna need white wax, but I wonder. Oh, good, some of the gold's coming out. I promise I will show you this up close. I didn't get any of the party bag of patience upon arrival either, I know. And I don't pray for patience, because guess what happens when you pray for patience? You get it!
So to get a judge of the size of the stencils, I mean, they're all going to be pretty much a lot. I mean, we'll show them more as we go. We'll use more of them. This is just like the first night. We can't use them all right now.
Well, we can't use all the stencils?
We could if we had started out at the very beginning.
They want to know
But
if
the
we're using-
dimensions are on the sheets.
We
on
will
the
definitely
website.
use the new products next Saturday. It might be pre-filmed, we haven't decided, because I'm supposed to fly to Arizona because my sister is going through the temple. So as long as I'm healthy and I don't catch a cold or anything, I'm probably gonna fly out there and visit my family. The other reason we painted this, just in case you guys are wondering, is because it had some chips in it, so painting it kind of hides that situation. All right, let's get the white wax. Did you bring white wax?
I don't have white wax out.
All right. Also, paintbrush and just because somebody, who was it that said they liked pink, Sam? I can't remember. Remember they?
Nope.
I'm gonna bring pink out because y'all said you liked pink, so it's coming. All right, other side.
So it has, this repeats around, so if you had something that was full size, I mean, here's my hand. You can see how big that is. The sheet's probably the full size of my hand. And we'll paint the inside and things and finish this off later when we're not live.
Seb, can you grab me a rag that's not wet over there? When you're done with that. So I'm just using a stencil brush to wax because sometimes I don't get, like, I only want to wax the bottom part of this. And if I use a big brush, sometimes it gets all over the place. So I'm a little bit more, I can detail it better with the little one. Okay, so that's folklorico. And then, oh, there's this one here. I wanted you to do the wreath one and that one.
My key is doing a toolbox right now. Toolboxes are great. These little totes are awesome for putting
They sell like
myriad of
crazy.
things.
I don't even think we have a tote in the shop.
Oh.
I don't have a tote to spare. Have you guys watched the Seinfeld episode? I don't have a square to spare.
What were
If you
doing?
haven't, definitely look that up. That's where I got my hashtag for my toilet paper. This one,
Oh, what do you want on that one?
I wanted to do flowers. We have the new floral wreath. Oh, this is also something I designed with myself in mind because I love anything floral, you know that. So this is a big pack. It comes with 2, but we have the mini wreaths. I think it comes with 6. Which one do you like better?
Yeah, that one would be good.
All right, so I just thought of that right smack dab in the middle there. You are great at the stenciling, Zeb. He is.
Well, thanks.
I'm okay, but he's awesome. We all have our, you know, I thought that I was like getting pretty close to done, but I'm not quite there yet. Did you give me a rag to wipe this off with?
Oh, there's one right here.
Sorry, I thought I'd ask you, but I don't remember if I did.
You may
All
have.
right. Zeb, or Jen says you made me want all the things and stencils and salt wash. Salt wash is awesome. We'll definitely be using, we have some more ideas.
Oh, I've got some new corbels that I'll probably cut out Monday-ish, depending on how the week goes.
You never know. It's day to day around here. We're taking it a day at a time. The kids, I'm sure Caitlin and you guys, I saw you guys talking about earlier, our kids are out of school for at least 2 weeks. They don't have schoolwork to do at home for the first 2 days. And so we got to take care of that situation.
It's basically like spring break has hit early. If you ask our teenager, he's like, I'm not going to be doing any school. I'm going to be hanging out with my friends.
I'm like, yeah, you need our graduate, so you're going to be doing some school. All right, I'm getting more white wax around the bottom because I feel like I pulled too much of it off.
Well, they canceled prom and all the other things, you know, so he's got all this free time suddenly.
He's got all this pent up energy.
So he's going to be helping us. We're going to hopefully get the quote back from the lumber yard and get some trusses built and get some lumber delivered next week and start putting the addition together. That's why I've been hustling on the electrical. I've got.
Dang, I need a wreath stencil too. You actually do need a wreath stencil. The wreath stencil is the bomb.
These are cool. But I got all the electrical boxes in this afternoon, and now I just got to get the wire to them on the old part of the house. The basement I haven't done. Oh, look at that little platter just went another level.
Oh, you should have put the heavy part of the floral stencil probably on the bottom.
Oh, I didn't know it wasn't symmetrical till I pulled it off.
That's fine. It's cool. I was going to have you put a word in it, but I think
you know what?
Christmas,
it is the bottom. Here, I'll just hold it like this.
There you go. For Christmas, I was thinking, wouldn't it be so cute to put like joy or Noel or whatever inside the wreath? I thought that'd be cute. All right. Next, what do we got next?
I don't. Do you have more stuff painted?
I think that's all that I was gonna do.
We have lots more stencils. We'll be going through them here in the next week or so. We'll be using them on projects. We've got so many new products coming out end of March here that it might be mid-April before we get to demonstrating all of them. But we'll have videos on everything.
All right, let me just paint a few more flowers here then.
Okay.
I know what you can do.
I will answer some comments.
All right.
Caitlin's on it. She's telling everybody. Cheryl, yeah, too bad they canceled the prom. They'll probably reschedule it eventually. It's just it was next week, and like they canceled school for 2 weeks because the governor like shut all the schools down.
Okay, I need to ask everybody, you like it better now that it's going pink, or?
I don't know that they can even see that it's pink.
Yeah. Can you guys see that? Maybe bring them in close so they can see what I'm doing while I'm doing this. That way it gives them fun to look at. Because I'm not allowed to touch the camera.
Chris says, oh, hi guys, we are going to San Diego, but too much rain, so now we're going to Flag to play in the snow. Awesome idea. We have snow on our mountains a lot.
Is it still raining in San Diego?
It's still raining in
Arizona. I know Debbie was talking about it. It's rained a little bit here, but not a ton. I'm hoping we get some sunshine because those kids better go outside next week.
These curtains are like a $10 drop cloth that we ripped in half and left the edge raw, and we just have some clips. We have a full video on it when we did our shiplap wall. So if you search Jami Ray Vintage shiplap on YouTube, it'll come up.
Yeah. Jami Ray Vintage on YouTube. All right, get the camera. Move it so they can come see this, please.
All right.
Please.
I'm going to do some flying close.
I think that they were right about the pink. So thank you for being honest and telling me that it needed pink.
Okay, so we white waxed the bottom. That's bohemian blue mixed with a little mint chip, and then...
And I'm not covering the flowers completely because I want some of the other colors to kind of peek through. I probably should not have done the leaves. I might come back and put more green on the leaves and less of the pink and just leave the pink on the flowers. I don't know. But it's fun.
It's got a fun
Schools are closed in Texas.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll see what happens.
It's kind of going nationwide right now.
You know what? We are optimistic, and I think, you guys, that in another month or two, it'll be cool. The sky is not falling.
I like to, you know, the swine flu came through, and...
Yeah, we actually had it. I had the swine flu. Zeb had the swine flu. My kids were protected. I prayed a lot because I ran a daycare at the time, and I was really worried that my kids were, my kids and the kids I watched were going to catch it, and nobody did. So... it's been good. One of the things we've been doing that I would challenge you guys all to do is make sure that your neighbors are okay. Check on them. Now is a really great time to...
make sure that they have toilet paper.
Yep. I dropped off, and I'm not patting myself on the back because I had a neighbor drop off face masks to us today, which we desperately need for the farmhouse.
Man.
But I was able... What?
Go ahead, you go.
Oh, I was going to say, I was able to contact a couple of the ladies that live by me and drop off some Lysol wipes to a friend who runs a daycare. And what else did I do? Like dishwasher soap, some milk, and potatoes because they couldn't get any. So, all right, you say what you're going to say.
I was just going to say, I need face masks for when I'm down in that crawl space so I'm not breathing all that dust in while I'm down there kicking it all around. And my one face mask was so saturated that I couldn't hardly breathe through it because it had been stopping lots of dust, and our neighbors came by and brought some because I was like, man, I could not find any. And I have the big 3M ones, but it's already so tight down there. Like having that big 3M mask, respirator on your face, you're just like, whoo.
You're too close to the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. All right, I'm almost done.
All right. I'm going to show them the stencils here one more time.
All right. People are like, what's going on? Jami has... Sometimes I get started on a project.
Okay, so this still has some wet spots. It's not completely dried. We'll just stress that. This was a little bamboo serving tray, and now it's a painted and stenciled serving tray. And it does have little handles on the edge. I was going to sand this all down, but I didn't get to it, so now it's stenciled.
And we didn't paint it with milk paint, so it's not food safe, but people use those for decorative purposes.
Yeah, all the time. And then we have the prize box for the front of the shop, for all the toys that we thrifted for kiddos that come into the shop. And this is the mermaids. What did you name this one? Did you give it a funky name, or is it mermaids?
It's mermaids.
Mermaid stencil, and it's all on one big sheet. And then, where's that other thing? Oh, here it is, the tote.
The totes.
So these are just a few of the new stencils. How many did you do this run?
Oh gosh, I didn't even count
like
them.
15 or 16 new stencils?
A lot of stencils, like a lot.
So we'll be showing them.
Yep, all right, well, I'm going to finish this while Zeb gets this video done. But you guys, thank you for watching with us. You can pick up the products and the paint that we use at JamiRayVintage.com, and I just want to say thank you. You guys have been awesome. I'm not gonna lie, when things happen that are crazy in the world that can affect the economy, I'm always concerned because not just us, but we also have employees that we support and manufacturers that we sell for, and so I was a little stressed out, but you guys have been awesome. We appreciate each and every single order, and it just means a lot to us. So thank you, thank you. Thanks for watching us. If you guys can share this video, it'd be helpful if you just click share. It'll get copy a link, and you can share it in Facebook. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more
DIY.
Love you guys. Thanks for joining us tonight.
And I'm going to answer Brandon Swenson's question real quick. Is DIY paint food safe, or do you have to put a sealer on top of it? It's all natural, no VOCs, but
It might be food safe, but we can't verify it.
you want to seal that up when you're using it, just because it's going to make it more durable. But yeah, seal it up, and then you'll be safe to use it. Like we painted tons of tables and things like that, and
I'd eat
no
off
problem.
of it, but I can't guarantee that it's food safe.
We can't say that it is.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
All right, guys. See you later.
Bye, guys. Love you.